All right, everybody, and welcome to episode number 26. We are now in the month of February. Oh God, I just saw I just saw that. Oh, gotta switch this off. Luckily we've only got to do that for 2 more months, and then we're free. We're free from that hell. Actually, talking about doing that, I actually completely forgot. Negotiate. We're going to extend deal for events. Uh, YouTube doesn't want to offer me a deal that long, but we'll instead get. We'll extend that for 6 months. Uh, Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. And this one will expire on March 30th. And then we'll be done with that. Can we? Nope. I keep trying. It keeps failing, but I digress. So anyway, we are sitting at about $5,700. We've been making money. We've been selling a lot of tickets. Our merchandising is getting higher. Our sponsorship income is cracking $7,000. If we started doing things like we did, if we went back to doing things like we did at the start here, oh my God. I mean, just look at that. Just on, I mean, the merchandise and the ticket sales wouldn't be up to where they are now. That's because we're running 4 or 5 or 6 shows every month, and that's definitely, helping out quite a lot. If we just did one show, we'd be making $7,000 on sponsorship. That to me is enticing because that would definitely bump us over, but it wouldn't help us in terms of our investments, our size. We're at 23. We finally got to that at the I think the midway point of the last episode. Mid Atlantic and Mid South are almost at 10. Everything else is looking pretty tame by comparison. We do have a weekly event tonight. Our ticket sales are at cheap. Our merchandise is at 56. And with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get right into the first show. As usual, we're going to start selecting the people that are going to be given the night off. Afa, Larry Sweeney, Mark Johnson, Mickey J, and last but not least, Damn himself, Ron Simmons. And that's going to be that. Our venue, we can expect 109 people this week. Finalist broadcasters, we're not using TNA, or not TNA. YouTube, I just saw this. A strike has disrupted the local transport infrastructure and has caused significant delays. It'll have no income impact on the final attendance, but it does mean that you won't have as much time as normal to hold your regular booking meeting. As a result, the amount of creative energy that you generate is going to be reduced. I'm fine with that. I already have 250. I still generated 89. So so yeah, we're fine. The meeting sees you and Simon Diamond get on especially well. Cool, thanks, Simon. Speaking of Simon, he and Jay Lethal have bonded recently. Lance Cade and Scorpio Sky butted heads backstage. Simon Diamond did his thing. Rick, woo. He's not getting booked tonight, but he's here. And he's having problems with Colt Cabana. Okay, Rick. Whatever you say, Ricky boy. Ricky Bobby. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna book the show tonight. I was gonna see when. Oh, I mean, I guess pre-booking will probably tell me when that is. Lockdown is the pay-per-view of this month. We will have 3 shows before that happens. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna book, and I'll see you here in just a second. All right, and here we are back for weekly event number 36 in front of 109 people. We have a tag team match. I think this might be one of a few tag team matches we've ever had on the weekly circuit. TJ Perkins and Scorpio Sky defeated the Naturals in 10.5 minutes when TJ Perkins beat Andy Douglas with a leg lock cloverleaf, a 28 match segment. Everybody was just kind of around the same thing. That's fine. We then follow that match up with John Cena versus Roderick Strong, and they actually put on a halfway decent match. Following that, we have a promo between AJ Styles and John Cena. Styles comes out as Cena's walking away. starts running down CM Punk. As he had just beaten Punk had just beaten him to retain the title. Styles still felt he should have been stripped of the title because he didn't defend it at the pay-per-view. Cena gets on the mic, raps about how Styles just sucks. The two have a tense stare down in time for Chad Collier, who is AJ Styles' opponent tonight, to come out, separate, get in the middle, and then he starts fighting Styles. The match begins. Styles hits him with a spiral tap after about 15 minutes and wins the match, a 49 match rating. Surprisingly, John Cena beat him out on that, but Styles was easily the better in-ring performance. 44 show rating. We didn't have a storytelling. I'm not too worried about that. I have to try and get Styles and Cena back on my good side. Not that they're mad at me, but they could be doing better. We made $188. We only paid $325 for workers. Because technically Cena and Styles are still cheap. Styles is only $40 a show. That's that is unironically criminal. Oh, Jerry Lynn and Eric Bischoff went at it. Good to know. Who's Da Beast? Oh, hi Shad. It's good to see you. Are you still? Uh, thank. Did you have to tell us this? Oh, Nitro's on Wednesday? Okay, I didn't know that. Air Paris breaks up with the partner he was dating. Cool. I didn't need to know that, but thank you for letting me know. Uh, cool. Actually, while I'm here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change up the name here. Because right now I have it just says cheap, cheap no trav, because it's not long enough. I'm just gonna call it the week circuit. Can I put weekly? Because I would like to put week. No, week circuit is all we're gonna go with for that. Because those are the guys we're gonna use every week. And then what we're gonna do for the no travel are going to be main event. Main eventer. Uh yeah, we're gonna go with main eventer, and my goal is going to be the weekly. And main eventer is also gonna have the really high value contracts that we're not gonna be able to sustain having multiple times. And then blue is just gonna be main travel. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to go through, like, for example, Alpha isn't really a main eventer, but I am paying him $200 a show, so he's gonna be in there just so he never gets out. Meanwhile, a guy like Air Paris, if I can click his name, is $50 a show, which is slightly more than AJ, which again feels like criminal to do, but I digress. So I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna put everyone into their different positions. I probably won't show them. Actually, you know what? I will, because I mean it's all right here. So I will do that, and I'll meet up with you in just a little bit on your end. All right, after going through everybody, I have got here's the main eventers that we have all set up. Not as many as there are in the paid travel. Actually, got less. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. And then you get to the weekly circuit, and the weekly circuit has just about everybody else, because this is everybody who has a contract of 39 or less. Styles has one of 40. I have him over here. Everybody else is getting paid a lot of money, or paid like nothing. For example, where is she? Because I saw this. Lufisto is only getting $10 a show. Claudio Castagnoli is only getting $10 a show. So this is the really cheap people, and then I'm hoping as time goes on, most of the matches are just going to be between the weekly circuit guys, but every once in a while we'll throw, some of these main eventers in there too. Just to keep us honest, so that way people who are coming up to the regular shows that we do every week are actually getting something good for their money. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna skip to the next show, and I'll see you when we're done booking that. All right, and after we've done some renovating on our brands and who going where, We kick off episode or weekly event number 37 in front of 109 people, the same 109 people from last week, with Jimmy Rave versus Claudio Castagnoli, in which Jimmy Rave wins in just over 10 minutes with a segment rating of 44, a 56 in ring rating. We then followed it up with a tag team match between America's Most Wanted and the Naturals. If you recall, a couple of months ago, either 2, 3 months ago, it was AMW versus the Naturals for the TNA Tag Team Championships, at which point the Naturals beat AMW. And AMW never got that shot against them back because they lost to the Haas brothers. Well, 2 or 3 months later, here comes AMW to take on the people who won the title off them before, and this time they beat them pretty soundly, just over 10 minutes, 10 minutes and 1 second. They hit them with the death sentence and win the match. We then followed up with an AJ Styles and Michael Shane promo, in which a rare thing where Michael Shane looks better than AJ Styles, and then we get into the match, and Michael Shane wins the match with a super kick and a really good match. A 58. I'm stunned by that. That was a 54. Okay. All right. Good on you. We're going to give that... Oh... Give that to Jim. Actually, no, Michael Shane's pissed at me. I should probably hype him up a bit. Financial report. We made $254. We made more money than last week. With the same amount of people. And we gained a popularity point. Hell yeah. That one show, by the way, 54, that would have been the second best show. Oh my god, Chris Benoit's being rejected. Oh. I'm going to... Oh, thank god. He doesn't want to come here. We're too big. We're too small for him. You do that, and we'll come back. Well, we should be able to hire... Okay, apparently Billy Gunn is too good for us. God, I would have loved to have brought in Stevie. Too much money, though. WWE rejection. Oh, X-Pac? Oh, he's 1,600. That's not bad. We could probably finagle that down to, like, 1,300. Oh, 1,390. Well, don't mind if I do. Who else? Devon. Uh-huh. Why just Devon? They're bringing back Crash, but they're not bringing back Devon Dudley. I have questions? Oh, he doesn't want to come here anyway. Alright, that's good. Also, the brothers came up. My tag team champions are here. Okay, Charlie, we'll start with you. You want money. We'll give you 50, and I'll slightly piss you off. And I'll give you 50, and I'll slightly piss you off. So, there's been a lot more. MVP showed up during the show, and I guess he moved to the Southeast, because I would have hired him before. If he were there, but he wasn't, so I didn't. I think he was in the Southwest before. Nope, apparently he's always been here. Don't know why I never thought about hiring him, but alright. Or maybe I didn't know it was MVP, but I digress. So Rikishi was getting cut, Funaki was getting cut, and now Waltman's getting cut. I'm going to bring all of them in. Have them work the one match, so that way they count for my battles. And then just sell their merchandise, and that's my plan. It's not a great plan. Side Chuck Palumbo. Well, now I gotta go look. How many people from the WWE are getting killed, I guess. Okay, there's a lot. Alright, you're coming back. You're leaving. You're coming back. You're there, I suppose. You're going back. You're getting a $19,000 per year deal from the WWE. You're going back. God, I would sign Benoit. God, no. I mean, this is the good timeline. They're sending him home. He's retiring. This is $408,000 a month. Jesus Christ. That's like $5 million a year. Or very close to it. Okay. That's a lot I wasn't prepared to see. I'm gonna go ahead and we did get some shit here. Uh Nothing I care about. It's just a bunch of people from California. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna skip to the end of the week. And then we're gonna see. I'm not gonna cut it. Because there might be some more people that get added to that, because it seems like we're getting to uh a point. Oh, hi MVP. You're in. You're cheap. Where is MVP? Uh no brand, MVP. And we're gonna move you over to the weekly because you're cheap. Did anybody else get added? No, some people went away. This list got smaller. Like Matt Hart. Oh no, Matt Hardy's here. That list got smaller, right? Oh yeah, Rob Conway. The only time anyone's ever noticed that Rob Conway was not on a list. It was me right now. All right. We're gonna just see if anybody else. I mean, I could pretty easily just go through WWE's lineup and see how many people are gonna come up here in a minute. I don't think it's gonna be easy to make use of a lot of what is gonna happen. Oh, yep, and they signed a lot of people. You didn't see anything. I went and did that. Uh, did anything happen over there? The list just keeps getting smaller. This is everybody who's leaving. Was Funaki? Funaki's the light heavyweight champion. Okay. I I don't know why they're doing that, but okay. So we're bringing in Funaki. We're actually sitting at almost $8,000. We're making a lot of money that I'm going to spend. Pretty easy. That is so we're less than 10 weeks out. We're 9 weeks out. So which means by the end of this month, there'll only be about 7, maybe 6.5 weeks, which means in April, about mid-April, we're gonna have the next level of merchandise. And that is going to be where we get a lot of merchandise money, because that's when we get comprehensive, and that's when we start getting like individual, because right now it's all like the company. This will be individually based, and we'll get some more merchandising, especially from guys who are really popular in this area. Like, oh, I don't know. If we go to Styles, I think he's 40. He's 41. Punk is 42. Where's Cena? Cena's 41. He's doing good. Yeah, look at that. He went from 31 in February to 41. Styles. Oh, he went down. He was up to 47 and he fell down. He's been losing a little bit. Yeah, losing fucking does a lot. Okay. It didn't help that we had him job to Rick. That didn't help. But I digress. Oh, it's the damn TV show. Turn that to Sunday. Oh, no, went the wrong way. There we go. Shoe. I think that's pretty much it for WWE cutting people, which is kind of surprising because they don't normally cut people. They're making like $8 million. They don't really need to be cutting people. Yet they do. I don't know why. There must be a thing or something that makes them be like, yeah, it's time for them to go. Scott Steiner argument? I hate to be OG ECMO. Steiner's into WWE now? All right, so Benoit's doing his thing, Devon's doing his, and uh Billy Gunn's doing his. What about WCW? Or is there anybody at WCW? Oh, none of them are that popular, huh? None of them. Oh, not 500. Jesus, I just want 50 or zero. Sorry. Oh yeah, nobody from WCW is available for hiring, meaning they're not having that problem. Uh, oh, fucking Doug Basham? Oh, is that Danny? Is that Danny or Doug? I don't know which one that is. Danny or are you Doug? I'm hiring you. I'm hiring you because I think you're gonna be one half of the Bashams. Now I have to go find Danny Basham. Uh oh, and Jacqueline. Yeah, we can bring you in too. I mean, in the southeast, you're at 29. That's not bad. And 140. 140 should be good for you, right, Jackie? It is. I'm actually happy about that. Now I have to go find Doug Basham. Oh, it is Doug Basham. Okay. He's still in WW. They sent Doug Basham home, but they're. No, they sent Danny Basham home, but they're keeping Doug Basham. Why? Why? Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have one half of the Bashams. Why? Because I said so. That's why. Damn, that guy's got some good stats. Alright, send Alpha home. Send Larry home. Send Mickey home. Send Mark Johnson home. And send Dam home. Where is he? There he is. Send him home. Alright, set the venue, 110. Finalize broadcasters. Don't need it. Booking meeting. Nothing happens. Locker room. Oh, Diamond did his thing. Cassidy O'Reilly, Air Paris have been hanging out. Beth Phoenix and Daisy Hayes hate each other. JC Ryder pulled a rib on Dick Rick. Chris Sabin came to me with a finish. You're not even here. You're in Canada. God knows I'm not bringing you down here to work because that cost me $200. All right, well, now it's time for the show, and I'll see you all in just a little bit. All right, here we go. Beginning with weekly event number 38 in front of 114 people. That's a bit more than we were expecting. And oh my God, Billy Fives broke his ribs. Was that because of something Michael Shane did, or nope? All right, then he just broke his ribs. Michael Shane wins that match. Jimmy Rave comes out, cuts a promo, just putting himself over. Then he goes out to wrestle Nigel McGuinness, and Nigel McGuinness wins. 36 match segment rating, a 50 rating on the match. That's pretty good. Then we finish the night with a AJ Styles and Cassidy O'Reilly match, which AJ Styles wins, a 44. Gotta make Michael Shane happy, please. Please do not run away. Uh-huh. Okay, you broke your ribs, you're gone for 15 days, but you can work through it. I probably won't have you do that. 317. We just keep making money. I love this. No new popularity game. Well, I love it up until we start, up until we have to spend thousands of dollars. Which, of course, no one is making me spend thousands of dollars. I'm doing that to myself. Shane Helms strained his wrist and Billy Five broke his ribs. And in the middle of that, Low Key claimed he was carrying the company of ECWA. Oh. Thank you for your concern there, Cassidy. I'll take that under advisement. Someone's getting the shit kicked out of him by a lethal weapon. Alright, move that to Monday. Just that way it's not going to be on the same day. And we'll skip ahead to the next day. If nothing happens, I will see you when we're done booking the show. Just as I pause the thing... Oh, that's just Jacqueline. Okay, then we're probably going to have the Damaja do some stuff. Okay, but really this time, I'm going to see you next time. Or when the show is over. All right, and here we are for TNA Lockdown 2006 in front of 243 people, I believe a new attendance record. We'll have to take a look after the show and see. We begin tonight with a promo between a arriving AJ Styles who gets confronted by Michael Shane. The main event tonight will be AJ Styles versus Michael Shane versus CM Punk versus Jimmy Rave in a fatal four-way cage match for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. That's right. Cena was snubbed when this match was announced. The week prior, Cena and Rave were the two guys who were seen as, being head-to-head in that capacity of to be in the match. Rave gets put in, Cena gets left out. Cena is not here on the show tonight, something he was very livid about. But we then move on to a tag team match for the TNA World Tag Team Championships, and America's Most Wanted defeats the Haas brothers when James Storm and Chris Harris hit Russ Haas with a death sentence. Storm pinned him while Harris knocked Charlie out of the ring. A victory for America's Most Wanted, retaining or reclaiming the TNA tag titles. A 54 match rating and a 44 segment rating. Look at all the bonuses there. It was a phenomenal tag team match. And oh my god, it's the Leathal weapon. The Leathal weapon. Steve Blackman is here. And he is coming to fight Elix Skipper. That's a 61 match rating. That was an exceptional match. And he hit a bicycle kick. God, I would have loved to have seen that. Elix Skipper and Steve Blackman is a match I want to see now. 46 segment rating. We then followed up with an X Division promo. Lance Cade comes out. Actually, no. Bobby Roode comes out first. Siaki comes out second. Cade, the champion, comes out last. And they have a bit of a back and forth before Roode attacks Siaki. And Cade comes into the ring and attacks both of them while their back is turned. A 42 segment rating, a 56 match rating. Sonny Siaki defeats Cade and Roode when he pinned Roode with a pump handle pile driver. Siaki wins the TNA X Division Championship for the second time. A 56 match rating, a 38 crowd rating, and a 42 segment rating. Siaki and Cade were right in there, 61 and 62, respectively. We then followed up with a promo by CM Punk that gets interrupted by Jimmy Rave. Rave, essentially, mad dog and Punk. He gets close. Or at least he tries to, but Punk is actually taller. So the attempt at intimidation does not work as well. But leading into the main event, Styles with a 73. In an exceptional match, CM Punk successfully defends his title after a 27-minute tag team cage match, and defends the title. A 58 match rating, 40 crowd rating, 52 segment rating, and we end the show with a 51. Not bad. We'll go. Ooh, who do we want? Oh, put Michael Shane in there because again, we want to make sure he stays happy. Who else do we want to make happy? We'll make AJ. We'll just keep doing AJ and Shane. Just make sure that they remain happy. Yeah, we lost about $4,000. I'm not surprised by that. Oof, that wasn't as good as I was hoping. But we did gain 4, 10. We gained 13 popularity points. That could be worse. And we still got one show left for this. Oh my god, he's going back to WCW. You know what? That's probably. Oh my god, we cracked 4,500 viewers. That's probably for the best. Well, now I have to see. Oh, I can't. I want to see how much money they're going to offer him. He went from being $408,000 per month to $393. That'll be interesting. Oh, and WCW is starting to finally get some people coming up. Devon Dudley went to WCW. Vampiro. Oh. He's getting $21,000 to stay. Yeah, he can stay. I don't care. I'm fine with that. We just have the one show, and then we are done for the month of February. month goes by very fast. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the day of the show. Since it's so close, there's not really a need to cut the recording unless something weird happens. Hey, Taka. I would love to hire you, but I don't think I can compete with anyone else. Gains authority. What? Oh, he's one of the chief enforcers. And Shane Douglas is the locker room leader. Manabu Nakanishi is also the locker room leader. And Daniel Bryan has become the new light heavyweight champion after beating Funaki. WCW in a giving mood. They gave $250,000 to charity? Am I the charity? Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, everybody. Everyone's making an offer. Yo, Benoit's a hot commodity. Just wait till you see what happens. Uh, yeah, we spent all of our money on that. That was a little less than perfect, but I digress. We were doing close. We were almost at $10,000. But that's good. We got Blackman on that. See, yeah, Blackman and Flair that put us up. Lance Cade's at a 45. Jason Cross is a 48. Okay, so I think I know what my next program's gonna be. There's Is he legitimately, unironically 48? I don't believe that. That's that's too much. That's no. No way. Albius he is. Okay then. I mean that's my reaction right there. Mark Johnson, send him home. Mickey J, send him home. Uh where's Ron Simmons? There's Ron Simmons. Send him home. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. I'm happy about that, I think. We're going to have, if I can click it, 112 fans supposed to be in attendance. We are not going to use YouTube. Booking team meeting, don't care. Simon Diamond trains his people. Heath Miller pulled a mean-spirited rib on Kid Cash. No action. Moxley and Punk are furious at each other. I believe it. Lufisto organized and won a poker tournament. She's got to make up the money that I'm not paying her. Elix Skipper made a silly game, and people loved it, and that was about it. Cool. Just a nice little time back here. Everyone loves being in my company. Everyone that used to be exceptional. Oh, Charlie Haas is has a mildly negative influence. What? Is he the one that's mad at me? That's not where I wanted to go. I went to him. I wanted to go to you. Yeah, you're mad at me because I didn't give you a full raise. Do you have a... Okay, I think he... Oh, he's a stalwart. Has a mildly positive impact. Okay. So he must be bad. He's getting mad at me. But I digress. All right, well, time to go ahead and book this show, and I'll see you when I'm finished with it. All right, and for the final show in the month of February, weekly event number 39, in front of 112 people, exactly how many we thought we'd be there. We have Mike Sullivan taking on Sonny Siaki in a non-title match, and Sonny Siaki defeats Mike Sullivan in about 10.5 minutes, a 54 match rating, a 42 crowd rating, and a 45 overall segment rating. We then followed up with a Jason Cross promo. And oh yeah, that's right, Jason Cross can't talk. He has terrible abilities on the mic, but goddamn is he not a phenomenal wrestler. MVP debuted his Street Fighter gimmick. It got a great. He's rusty. I don't think he's ever wrestled a match because he's never been hired by anybody. He's been in the save for 4 years, and this is the first time anyone's ever used him. Jason Cross wins with an unprettier at 46 segment rating. So even though the two others do not add up to 46, still a good segment all around. We then followed it up with a tag team match: AJ Styles and Cena versus Rave and Shane. And it ends with Cena attacking AJ Styles for losing. Cena's got that pent up anger from being snubbed for the world title match. Styles was in, he was out. Now they're in a tag match, and Styles loses. He gets pinned by Jimmy Rave, and he snaps and attacks him. And that is how that show ends, a 47. We're going to do Michael Shane and John Cena. Financial report made $228. I'll take that. Nothing new there. And we move on. Hi, Barry. I already signed you. All right. And then TNA Explosion is coming up. So I'll move that to Wednesday if I can find the button. There it is. And then we'll go to the end of the month and we will see if anything happens up until that point. If not, then I'll just sign you guys off when we get there. All right, here we are at the end of the month, and we have made $1,400. We finally cracked $6,000 in ticket sales, $2,600 on the merchandise, and over $7,500 on the sponsorship income, which is now estimated for the month of March to be $8,200. So about another $600 added on top of that. That's 4 straight months of pretty good growth. And it probably would have been more if we didn't spend, $6,000 on one day. That said, now that we've used Steve Blackman, we're not using him again because that's only 28. So about 7 weeks, we'll get the merchandise going up and we'll start selling merch, and that'll be good. Ron Killings signed a deal. Benoit got hired by WCW. We finished second, so we're not gaining anything, we're not losing anything. Explosion, our TV show, will end in 30 days. Thank God. That can't come soon enough. I seen Blackman signed a handshake touring deal with New Japan Pro Wrestling, so he'll still be under contract with us, which will be good because that means we can sell merchandise of his. Actually, unironically, I think if I find it, Steve Blackman might have been one of the most expensive hires we just made. Yeah, he makes $18.50 a show. Sean Waltman makes $13.90. Well, so it was Funaki and Rikishi. Rikishi's pretty up there too, and Funaki is as well. So there's going to be a little bit more. Also, Funaki was $1,800, and then if we head down over here to Ricky Boy, Ric Flair, $1,400. For some reason, Ric Flair is just not like that for some reason. I don't know. Match history for this month. He has done 2 matches. The one with AJ and another one at a random show. Because I slapped him with the tag team titles, hoping he'd get booked more. So he would get rid of the rust. That said, gotta move Explosion for next time. I'll put that on Tuesday. So we're almost done having to move that around. Oh, that's right. I just have this weird commentary duo. Hold up. Not that this has anything to do with anything. There's a button over here for commentary. I don't think I've ever touched it when doing this. Yeah, because it's not over here on the events, but it is on the TV. So on the TV show, it was still CM Punk and Slick Johnson, which is a duo I don't think I ever want to see again. And I'm going to be mad if we go over here. Still no color. How did he not gain anything from that? That annoys me. He should have gained something. He did 4 hours of shows. Not primary skills. I wanted to do refereeing. He went up to 62, and then he fell down. I don't know how. I've been having him referee the entire time. But I digress. So, that's going to be the end of this episode. We're now in the month of March. We are just under $2,800 away from actually turning a profit. Because keep in mind, we started off with $10,000, and we've never gone above that ever since. So throughout 5 years, we've held our head up. We've been doggy paddling for so long. Can we finally turn a profit next month? We're 17th in the world? Okay, I wasn't prepared for that. But I'll see you all again on the next episode. Have a good night, and I hope to see you again.